what else do they argue about with chicken?
Was it Chick-fil-A or was
Maybe. I don't. They argue about chicken all the time. I can't keep up with
all
their.
three of those are really good. I mean, if you made me pick out of those three, though, I would pick Dave's Hot Chicken.
You know the craziest chicken place that I recently discovered? Willow and I were driving back from Afterburner last weekend. We drove by three different chicken places called Chicken Etc. And I don't have time to unpack all of it because we've got this match, but if you want to look up something crazy, Chicken Etc. Look it up. Craziest cult-like chicken place I've ever seen in my life.
Now I want to know what the etc. is.
We still don't really know, but
The world may never know. But what we will know is that we've got Pool D, Aaron Baskin versus D Money to finish out probably our block here.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Couldn't
ask for a better set to finish it off.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on trains, by the way? We haven't knocked that one out.
Dude, yeah. I fluff and love trains, man.
And Derek Fluffin loves taking that stock at 99% here.
Dude, I saw D Money shaking his head more than Aaron.
More often, and as more time goes on, he seems to shake his head and smile more and more at the silliness that is Incineroar. And just continuing the momentum. Momentum is the word of the day today with how these sets have been going. And Aaron just trying to find a way to turn that tide in his favor. Great timing on getting that spot dodge on the Lariat to get that spot dodge up smash. And that's how you get yourself back into a set.
Ooh, this is how you can take a lead with a set. Nah, the air dodge. No. Got a little ahead of yourself, but managing to get a good 40% onto this Incineroar. That was a crazy jump read. Not the back here not connecting. This is big.
It's something I feel like we haven't seen quite enough from. Oh wait, hold
That's
that
your
thought.
stock. That's your stock.
That should be the stock, 100%. Something we haven't seen too much from Baskin throughout this set throughout this block is the big gyro confirms. Getting a lot of those 0 to deaths has been a horse apiece, only a couple times, and just not a lot of damage from them either.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if you want to have success in this matchup, those need to be unlocked.
Yeah, and most players here are very weary of that and don't want to get hit by those, so they're going to avoid it like the plague. But when you go for it, and it really connects, then like those are the difference makers. And that up tilt to up air, what a huge turnaround in that game one. Aaron Baskin means business. Is not messing around.
It's very easy to get down and checked out when you've been having a rough pool and the first game starts going poorly. But Aaron really shifting the momentum halfway through that game once he found that initial confirm and just continue to ride that momentum to that first game win.
Yeah, like incredibly. Like this is a different guy. This is a different guy. He from his set against CRB, it's night and day difference. The confidence all the way back and taking game one 2 stocks to none.
It's a slim line between it's so over and we're so back.
And
we are so back right now.
Yeah, and we could be so over in 5 seconds.
Revenge Lariat coming at you.
And the hitbox extension from the gyro, we were almost so over.
But shifting things over to Battlefield here gives Incineroar more juggling capabilities with that up air. Able to reset neutral and land a lot easier on this stage. And landing Nair from R.O.B, much less of a factor.
No. Can he even get a hit? No, dude. D-Money is just moving and grooving around all of R.O.B's hitboxes into a back air and a very sizable lead in game 2.
That back air has been D-Money's best friend so far in this set. That's how he's been able to get out stocks consistently. You want to take him down with you there, but not quite. Love that edge guard from Baskin coming out immediately to respond in kind.
Oh no, this is already a hot set. I'm already loving every single part of this one.
But now the onus is on Baskin to try to not put himself in those positions at higher percent to eat those back airs. He keeps jumping in off the ledge and then is paying for it with his stock time and time again.
Yeah, like you don't have to be losing your stocks super early. That could have been a huge reversal. Baskin had the gyro in hand, could have tossed it down. You're living, right? Yeah.
You're living, but after taking 60.
That was so much damage. Like, oh, you might be dead.
Once again, seeing the armor come through on that Alolan Whip will eat those lower percent aerials there, and Aaron pays for it now, and down a little bit of percent here. Only just getting those orange numbers is D-Money.
that was almost a brilliantly timed down B. Almost getting the gyro and that up tilt. Phew, big back air. I love Ron Backer. No!
Derek's like, sure, I'll take it.
Was that even like a real footstool? Because it kind of
No, it wasn't. He just had
phantom.
N-Light from the fair.
Yeah, he went down so deep for it.
And that's how he was able to get that first stock, was going for that deep edge guard and putting D-Money in a spot where he couldn't recover off stage, but just going a little too low with that fair and a little too much end lag and ultimately losing him the game.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, if you're good at SD, pools is the place to do it, but if you're, like, honestly, you don't want to be throwing away any of your stocks in these games. And these games mean so much. These pools mean so much. A win in this set could be the difference between Aaron playing in winners or like playing 3 games away from being out of Summit at 15th or 13th.
And specifically the game count. You needed a clean 3-0 here to probably have a chance at being out winner's side. So now it may come down to those tiebreakers, but this gets a lot harder for Baskin now in order to stay on the comfy side of the bracket.
And I do think that, yeah, this is the last for both of them. So depending on how CRB and Juju Man shaked out, this just losing that one game because of an SD could mean a lot.
If you're Baskin, you absolutely do not want this to go to a game 5 if you want to have a chance here. I like the pick going to Kalos, giving yourself plenty of space to work around this really low mobility Incineroar. Also can enforce more linear recoveries off stage with the walls on the stage here.
Makes gyro drops a lot easier.
And those side Bs are going to kill no matter what stage you're on, so it puts the onus on Incineroar to fall out of up smash and live to see another day, apparently.
Man, like, it's a sad day when I'm feeling bad for Rob, but like, I don't even, like, it's not, it's not like I feel bad for Rob. I'm like, oh no, your up smash didn't connect. But like, but
tell you that you're fine, but you're really not fine.
Yeah, it's like, do I feel bad or do I like feel bad for the player?
It's been one of those days for Aaron, as we talked about, just a lot of weird breaks like that just haven't gone his way. But he's not worse for wear right now, dead even on this second stop. But if he keeps going high like that, he's going to have a lot more back airs in his future.
Nice spot dodge, quick 1-2 combo.
I can't overstate how hard it is to consistently get that spot dodge timing on the lariat on shield. But Aaron has it down to a science.
I mean, yeah, he's got 17 wins on this guy.
A lot of wins, but a lot of back airs too. I really like the adjustments that D-Money is making in this set. The way he's positioning himself in advantage state when he has Baskin off stage, he's consistently putting himself in a position to be successful.
And that gyro to don't take him down. Oh, okay.
But speaking of putting yourself in a position to be successful, Aaron on these edge guards has been so consistent. And really, if it wasn't for just going a little too low on that fair on the last game, he would have had a stock right there as well.
And just continuing this pressure. Quick 65%, calling out every single option Derek is trying to throw out. D-Money finally getting a revenge. Okay.
At a certain point, you probably want to be teching out just because of the low mobility on Incineroar, but still holding on to this second stock is Baskin, getting the drag down up air into the down smash, and now that down air just barely missing the timing. See you later.
Goodness.
Counter pick coming through great there for Baskin on that high ceiling of Kalos.
That was so close. Up tilt, no, just going straight for the up smash. Not connecting. Another down tilt. These little hits, not taking the stocks, and every second that you're letting Incineroar live, this is revenging that is overkill because you don't have to do anything.
That backer probably wouldn't have killed without that revenge.
Okay.
So, but immediately, as you call it, the scuffle of the respawn from the Angel, getting that read on the defensive option, getting that up smash, and Aaron taking the third game here.
And it's an impossible situation, like, because the person coming off the Angel platform has no reason to play anything but like patient and wait for the other person to make a move. And if you don't have invincibility, you're watching this R.O.B come off the Angel platform. You're like, I can't do. If I roll, I lose because like they're just waiting for you to push a button and then react. So,
not to mention that R.O.B can just grab you in that scenario if you just stand in shield and eat that grab. So it becomes a tall task in order to hold on there and try to continue that game.
It's rock, paper, scissors, and the shithead kindergarten's like, actually, I have our gun.
Bang! So back to Battlefield here for this game 3 where D-Money was able to take it thanks to that untimely SD coming in from Baskin, but was still a close game regardless, so I like running it back here just to try to continue to put Baskin in those poor spots with those back airs off the ledge. You land on that platform. But getting the weak hit of the Nair into the side B, that was so smart.
Yeah, not taking the stock just yet. Got to go all the way across there. But yeah, another jump read. D-Money's getting miles on these jump reads.
Yeah, and so far I've been a tail of using those back airs, but getting the up air there, a deceptively strong move. You think of R.O.B when you think of strong up airs, but Incineroar are also really strong in that department. Yeah, the knockback scales really well in Incineroar's favor. And now, just continuing to grab these revenges off the gyro. That top having that continuous hitbox working against Baskin there, and just eating a lot of early percent on the second stock. It wasn't so much of an issue in games 1 and 2, but now that it's getting later in the game, D-Money is finding those openings where R.O.B is away from the gyro and can down B it without Aaron Baskin getting a punish. Yeah, most characters, they're going to be throwing that gyro up to take it out of play, but it's more of a benefit to D-Money if it's in play for him to revenge. And Aaron just cannot find this first stock. Cannot find this last hit. You don't typically see R.O.B struggle at these high percents, but can't even land a grab for his troubles. Yeah, and if you're D-Money, you're thinking like, okay, 94%, like I got everything I needed to out of this stock, and now just looking for one of those weak hit Nair conversions, or yep, just like that. Yeah, I like this development in D-Money's gameplay. Kind of using like a pseudo Fox Snare to set up those tech situations at higher percent with the weak hit. Makes it so you can find stocks mid-stage as well. Like, you're not just looking for those alone whips off the side. Yup, and yeah, another panic jump, and D-Money wising up to it, and now has evening things up in just 2 presses of the B button. And once Derek gets a timing read on these revenges, it gets really hard to stop him. Because now you're taking double damage whenever you go for these punishes, and now you're just kind of playing on your back foot and scared and second-guessing everything you're doing. So now it's up to Baskin to try to reset the tempo, reprioritize, shift the game plan to make it so these revenges aren't as, automatic. Yep, and taking that stock. This doesn't feel like the type of match or the type of game where Baskin has been down a stock the entire time. And here is this big combo, not getting the 0 to death just yet, but able to get back to the stage. D-Money looking for the kill blow in that one. Fantastic DI, though, coming out from D-Money there. He was initially DIing out, holds back to center, though, just to reset the confirm, and essentially saves his stock there. And now one more up air will do it. Baskin needs to land here, cannot take a back air, cannot take an up air. Going high as R.O.B just becomes more of a detriment in this matchup as it goes on. Man, and now that the gyro is in play with the throw upwards to the side B, not taking the stock just yet, but D-Money in a very horrible situation off stage with another gyro. Does Baskin have it left in him to get the air dodge read down gyro on the ledge? D-Money, what do you have left? And the forward hit from all the way across the stage. Incredible reversal to reversal. We're going to another game 5 between these two. The shaking hands going in before game 5 even starts. You can feel the respect there, and also just how close that felt at the end. even though D-Money gets such a big lead, you never know when those gyro side B confirms are going to come out. And he was really in peril there on the side, too, just barely getting the angle on that up B to get to ledge. Because many times throughout this set, he was not making it back to stage in those scenarios. He would just barely miss the mark. And that saved him there. That saved him and forced the game 5.
Yeah, that's incredible stuff. Aaron was on the back foot the entire game. Like, always down a full stock and managing to bring it back and almost taking it with that incredible up throw of the gyro, and to convert it into a side B was incredible in itself. But now going to a game 5 and starting off with the revenge on PS2 and only getting that forward air for the troubles. Air dodge read for 62% on Aaron Baskin. Huge start, spot dodge, down tilt, back throw. Laser not able to get the stock, but huge start for both of these players.
And I like the bigger stage here for Baskin. He's found more success when Derek has had to come to him on these bigger stages. But again, those platforms being in that position, he's primed to try to jump in and land on them when he's on the ledge, which has been exactly what D-Money has wanted time and time again. So it's up to you to fix those habits and be able to make it back to stage and going for a different option there. But Derek's staying so patient and getting that forward tilt to take the stock.
And I saw him in that last game trying to go for that forward air and forward tilt, not getting it either one of those times that he tried it, but now down tilts to down tilts. Man, still not getting any mileage off of it, but the up smash is going to take it.
Speaking of roll reads again.
You and D-Money did the exact same like head nod when you go.
I definitely still do the FGC nod even when I'm not playing.
I do the FGC nod at Costco when I see prices change. Like it's.
Yeah, you got it. That's on me. I shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been at Aldi. It's my bad.
I should have gotten this bread last week.
Yeah, you know how it is.
No, but anyway, here a big lead starting to diminish for D-Money. Off the stage, side B, clean up the stock, get back to the stage safely. Baskin has to try and clean up this game 5.
Those gyro confirms have really been the page turner for Baskin as the day has gone on. Felt like he was having a hard time holding advantage, but you're seeing the way he uses it in disadvantage, or in advantage state rather, and it's going so well for him. So close to sealing this out.
Oh, he's so locked. Oh, man, this dude.
He really wanted that up tilt, up air. D-Money just trying to hold on here. Needs to get this stock now.
It's just another incredible tech. Oh, man. Aaron Baskin with the up air off the top. The handshake at the start of the match and the handshake at the end of the match. 5 games for these two again, and 3 of them to Aaron Baskin to finally get a win.
What a set. That was fantastic.
That was such a good set.
Explosive plays from both sides. Really saw the tide come and go for both players, and ultimately it was surged up for Aaron Baskin at the end. Really making the adjustments he needed to with those gyro plays was the difference maker in clutching that game 5.
Oh, man. Yeah, and with that, okay. Whether or not these sets have been reported, I don't know.
I think they've been on top of it.
Yeah, I'm looking at pool number 3, and it looks like Gray and Escaped are still in their game. So that will be the last set of these pools.